us a beautiful lady who is no stranger to our TV screens, Roxy Burger, or should I say Roxy Sugar?
Correct.
Exactly.
Well done.
You recently just got married in April.
Yes.
To your high school sweetheart, right?
Yes.
How have you guys actually kept the whole spark and the flame alive?
I don't know. I think I'm of the opinion that any good relationship is also based on friendship.
Okay.
I think if you guys can stay friends, then you will definitely stay together for a really long time. We knew each other from high school, dated a little bit, but not very seriously. And then from about varsity days, when I was about 19, 20, somewhere there, we got serious. And we've been together ever since.
So Roxy, it's time to spill all the juicy details now. How did Neil propose?
He actually proposed in the morning, and the reason he did that was because he knew that if he took me away for the weekend or took me to like a fancy restaurant, I'd kind of suspect what was happening. So he lured me to Maboneng in Joburg because I love the city, and he knows that like the city is one of my favorite places. And he took me to the top of this rooftop, and we turned the corner, and I saw like this table with champagne and these really beautiful flowers, and I was like, oh, that's nice. Someone's having a breakfast.
Completely innocent.
Yeah, and then the next thing I turn around and he's on one knee, and I'm like, what's going on over here? So it was a complete surprise. Took me completely by surprise.
But you're so grateful.
No, it was amazing, and he went to so much effort. We went to a really awesome hotel afterwards, and we went to the spa, and we stayed over for the night. So it was really cool. I mean, he went to a lot of effort.
Shame. Now, I feel like I was actually at your bachelorette and your wedding because of all your photos on Instagram.
Yeah, we went wild on social media.
The photo just behind you can already see how amazing that looked. So that is, of course, a picture of your bachelorette party. Tell us about that.
My bride, I swear, there was a hashtag on Twitter that somebody tweeted that said #overachieving bridesmaids. I swear they put together the most amazing kitchen tea and the most amazing bachelorette. So the theme of my kitchen tea was Roxy Burger's diner.
Love it.
So I had this whole diner, and the girls really went to town. We had like a 1950s jukebox, and they dressed up as waitresses. We had like a popcorn machine, and it was so amazing. They made little straws with like my name on it. It was crazy.
That is so memorable.
It was really cool.
Wow.
And then we went and partied afterwards.
Turn up.
A bit of a dance. It was good.
Now, talking about your bridesmaids, how did you actually get to choosing them, and how many did you have?
I had 5 bridesmaids.
Okay.
My sister was one of my bridesmaids, of course. My 2 friends, very close friends of mine who I've met through work, Reti and Salai, and then my business partner, Sarah, and one of my best friends that I've known since I was literally in grade 1, Despina. Yeah, so it was just really close mates of mine, and they're all very special to me in very different ways because we have very different friendships, and they grew from different places. So all of them obviously very special to me.
So now, speaking about friendships with all your girlfriends, you here at our slumber party. Thank you for accepting the invite, by the way.
So it's a pleasure. Thank you for having me. It's so nice to come to a set and be chilled,
right?
Like wear my tracksuit.
And we're matching as well.
I know, loving
like
pink. Very
so
cool.
Do you still do slumber parties with all your girlfriends?
We do actually every now and again. We get together and have like movie nights.
Oh, nice. What's your favorite movie?
I love Mean Girls and Clueless. If you're gonna have a chick flick night, those are your number 1 and your number 2. Like you have to watch
favorites.
them. Yeah.
Now, getting back to your wedding, you had your own hashtag, even wedding plenty, right?
We wanted to do that just so that we could track photographs. So whatever anybody posted, we could actually go back and see. Because I think the nice thing about that is when it's your wedding, it's really hectic on the day. You don't get a chance to like look at your phone or take pictures yourself, really. So it's nice to then the day after go back and be able to find everything quite easily and just look back at the day and see your day through other people's eyes.
Now there's a photo behind you. What was going through your mind right here?
It was honestly such a great day. Nothing went wrong. It was the best day ever.
And you had it in Plettenberg, right? Why did you decide?
We've always wanted a destination wedding, and we've been going down to Plet for December holidays for years, since I was about 16. So it's a very special place for both of us. And we wanted to get married at the coast. We found the most amazing venue down there. It's a place called Forest Hall.
Okay.
It's actually it's a house. It's an old manor house. It's a National Heritage Site. So it's not a traditional wedding venue, but it was just so beautiful. It's in the Tsitsikamma Forest. And it was so great. We got to spend an entire week with our friends and family.
Wow.
So the day lasted that much longer, and a lot of my friends said afterwards, the nice thing about it was they got to meet each other. So they made new friends through our wedding, which was just so nice that people just got to get together and have a good time.
I feel like every bride out there has to take tips from you on this one. You should be a wedding planner.
I would love to be a wedding planner. I really enjoyed planning my own wedding. Some girls are like, oh, it's so stressful. I thought I was going to be a bridezilla, and I really wasn't. Like, it was so chilled. I had so much fun.
Good. Now, what was the song, your song that you danced to for your first dance with him?
It was John Legend, All of Me. Yeah. He chose it.
He chose it, romantic.
We kind of we don't have a song, so I said to him, like, what are we going to dance to? No, not sure. And then he said, what about this? And it was a really great choice. Beautiful track.
10 out of 10 for him, must say. Brownie points right there. Yes. Now, you've owned your own wedding shop before, and you Mrs. Stylistic sister as well. So how did you go about designing your wedding dress?
I'd actually tried on some dresses when I was in New York for the VMAs, like a couple of months before for work. And they were incredibly expensive, like ridiculous expensive. Now, number one, I couldn't afford it. And number two, I would never spend that amount of money on a wedding dress. As much as it's your special day, it's one day.
And you're never going to wear it again.
You're never going to wear it again, so it's crazy. So I had an idea of the kind of dress that I wanted, and I couldn't find it in South Africa. I tried everywhere. It was just, there's a lot of very traditional kind of stuff, and I'm not a traditional girl. So I approached a friend of mine. So I said to her, let's try, can you help me out? Yeah, and she made my dress. So a mate of mine who was at my wedding made my dress. She made it like in 3 weeks in her spare time.
Wow, 3 weeks.
Brilliant. Shout out to Lisa Mann.
Hey.
She's amazing. So yeah, it was honestly, and it was light, and I didn't have a massive train, which I'm glad for. I could dance all night because a friend of mine got married and she had this monstrosity of a dress. And as much as she looked beautiful afterwards, she was like, I don't know why I did this. I can't even dance. So I had a really light dress, It was perfect.
One that you're comfortable in.
Absolutely.
Now, has anything changed since you guys have been married, or has everything stayed exactly the same?
Not really. We lived together before we got married, so nothing much has changed. I joked with him. I said, I hope you don't expect that all of a sudden I'm going to start cooking now, just because I'm your wife. I don't particularly love cooking, so no, nothing's changed. I think it's a different kind of bond. I think it kind of takes your relationship into a different space, and obviously, I think it needs to go to that level when you want to look and have children in your future, etc.
Yes, where can we catch you on social media?
You can catch me at Roxy Burger, both on Instagram and Twitter.
Perfect. We have a surprise for you. Are you ready?
Oh, okay.
Another surprise.
I love surprises. Surprises are fantastic.
It's for you.
That's amazing.
Thank you so much for coming to Sisterhood.
Thank you.
So whenever I have a slumber party, you are totes invited.
Thank you.
Cool.
I would love to come back. Thank you so much for having me. It was so great.